Hey, welcome back to my channel. Look for sign. I'm SJ. You guys know you're my ears and eyes. So we are doing the next 48, and this is for earth signs, okay? I have already pulled out the energy. Sorry, just these cards. I need a bigger desk. I say that like every time. All right, so we have someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Here with wealthy man. So this could obviously be a boss. This could be, I don't know, for some of y'all heard a wealthy uncle. But this could be a boss. This could be, I don't know, a husband. But this feels more like a boss. More like somebody that you work with. Or somebody that, calls the shots wherever you're at. We have dealings or relationship with an older woman and privileged lady. Honestly, they don't feel like the same person. This feels like an older lady that kind of has a problem with you because they feel like everything has been handed to you and it hasn't. I'm also seeing like a little bit of projection, but we'll get into that later. Main female, peace and harmony. This could be you. Or this could just be someone in your life who's just helping balance you out right now at the moment. And then we have pay attention to your work. Here with great fortune. So you could have clients that are coming in, being able to work more hours, getting a new position. I don't know. So I have to see. Someone is extremely stubborn, unwilling to change. Why is that here, spirit? For earth sign. We have a wealthy man. That's too many, spirit. Why is wealthy man here for earth signs? Next 48. All right, sorry. My dogs are downstairs doing the most. So, older woman, why is that here, spirit? Privileged lady, why is that here? Next 48. Peace and harm. Ooh. Main female. Thank you, spirit. Pay attention to your work for earth signs. Great fortune. Okay. I feel, wait. Pay attention to your work. Because I pulled these, but they didn't sit right with me. Like I don't know, if you're a reader, you know, you get that anxious feeling like, put that back. I tried to ignore it, but I shouldn't do that. But, okay. So, put this over here. All right. So, we have someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change, wealthy man. So, I kind of feel like someone is stubborn, unwilling to change. It actually could be y'all, is the energy I'm picking up. There's a situation that you guys there are things that are being triggered right now. There may be feelings of rejection, feelings of being slighted. Okay, there may be, you know, a certain opportunity, a job opportunity, or you just may feel like somebody's not being fair. But here with time to move forward, it's almost like this energy of, like, when you get into this position in the past, you've just moved forward, you know, like, oh, if this person isn't going to give me what I deserve, I'm just going to move on, you know. Oh, if this person doesn't want to give me what I deserve, you know, this job doesn't want to give me what I deserve, I'm going to go to a new job. But you're starting to get to a place where Spirit is trying to show you in the next 48 hours that with time to move forward in the reverse, it's good that you're, you know, moving away from those situations, but you're not taking the lesson. You're not taking the lesson with you. So in this situation, this may be something that you just can't walk away from. Like I said, this could be a boss. Maybe you just got this position, or a situation that you just got yourself into and you can't necessarily walk away from it yet. And Spirit is like, because there's a lesson that needs to be learned here. Okay. And so I feel like it's not just a lesson that needs to be learned. It's just what's supposed to be learned in this situation, you haven't gotten there yet. And with rejection is God's protection. It's almost like, I don't feel like you're being rejected per se, but you feel like you're being slighted, or you feel like you're being dismissed, or you're not being treated fairly. And this is Spirit's way of saying, this is actually for your protection, because we're having this trigger or this trauma come out now so that you can heal it now. In more of a situation that you can identify what these lessons and stuff are, you know what I'm saying, to like move forward, if that makes sense. Okay. And that's for some of you guys. For others of you guys, I'm feeling this energy that it is time to move, because, okay, if this is a job situation for you, I do not feel like it is time for you to move forward. There's something you're supposed to learn. There's a job opportunity or something that you feel slighted about, but you're not learning what that feeling slighted is what you're supposed to learn from that. That's codependency. That's self-worth. You don't need that position to validate how hard you work, or to, you know, like, it's, oh my gosh, I don't know how to explain it. Like, obviously, if you work really hard, you want to be promoted, right? But somebody here puts all their worth into what their title is. That's a good way to put it. So it's like, I've been working so hard. I'm sure people feel like if I've been at this job for 2 years, I should at least be a team leader. I should at least be a supervisor. So that's why I'm going to try to be a supervisor. It's like Spirit is trying to let you know your worth is not in your title. The other thing I'm feeling, if this is not a job situation for you, this is a romantic situation for you, okay? There may be a situation of somebody that you're trying to, this is like, okay, there is no, if you're, because it says wealthy man, but you don't have to be a man. You could be a woman who's just in their divine masculine energy. Divine masculine energy is action energy, right? But there's somebody here that you may be feeling like you want them, or chasing them, and maybe using your money as a way to dangle them over them, or what you can do for them. It's not working out because, again, you're supposed to be learning that you can't use your money to manipulate someone into wanting you. You're worth more than your money. Your money is not what defines you or where your worth comes from. For someone else, you're chasing a wealthy man because it's like, oh, we'll be a power couple and it looks so good on paper and we'll look so, and Spirit's like, listen, your worth is not defined by being in a relationship with someone just because y'all look good on paper or because of money. Now, I feel like somebody here is very, very triggered with what I said, but remember, I just work here. So we have dealings or a relationship with an older woman, privileged lady. So I honestly feel like this could be an aunt, a grandmother, something along those lines. There's somebody who is very triggered by you because you represent what they could have been or what they could have been, something along those lines. Okay, with abandonment issues, I also connect that to control issues. This may be somebody that used to be able to control you and they can't anymore. With privileged lady, they may have or will in the next 48 hours apologize to you, making you feel very privileged, because this may be somebody who does not apologize. Peace and harmony with main female. Peace and harmony. So you may be in a situation where you're so used to chaos. You're one of those people that's who is addicted to toxicity, just addicted to chaos. When there's peace in your life, you almost don't know what to do. But you've been working so hard to have peace in your life. Okay, maybe you're used to being cheated on and you're in a relationship where it seems like this person's being faithful and all that jazz. Here with short term in the reverse, this is Spirit's way of saying either you're going to start realizing or having epiphanies that this is long term, or you're going to start having epiphanies that you don't know how to feel okay in a peaceful and harmonious situation. With reaping what you sow, you have worked so hard to have a peaceful environment and a peaceful situation, yet you did not prepare for it. So I feel like in the next 48 hours, for those that resonate with this, there's just going to be a lot of just this energy of, this is what I manifested, so I need to find a way to enjoy it. So pay attention to your work and great fortune. Pay attention to your work. So somebody, okay, so here with trapped, okay, pay attention to your work. I really feel like somebody feels almost like a slave to their job. I mean, that's not a good way to word the emotion I feel. More like you feel trapped on how to improve your job. That's a good way. You may be a content creator, or you may be a marketing person, or there's just something that you've been working on or that is connected to work, because I see somebody here doing research about something. I mean, this doesn't have to be work either. This could be like a paper, because for some people, I just heard this is a paper. But you feel trapped because it's a lot. It's taking a lot out of you. So with pay attention to your work, it's like not pay attention to your work, but don't just pay attention to your work. All right. You almost feel trapped. And I'm also picking up somebody here who feels trapped in their circumstance. And Spirit is just like, if you pay more attention to your work and get things out there, you can get unstuck. Great fortune, career goals. Somebody may be thinking about changing a major, or somebody may be thinking about going back to school, okay? Somebody here has been doing research on a business. You're going to see it pay off in the next 48 hours, as you may start to see money and things start coming in, more clients and things, or you may actually find out that there is a position open. All right. So why is someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change here with wealthy man? Okay. I'm not going to take that because they were stuck together. I don't like it when they stick together. Oh. So someone is extremely stubborn. Really? When my cards do this, this makes me feel like the emotions are like bubbling over. Like you may be feeling all over the place. Someone is stubborn, unwilling to change, and wealthy man. Why is that here for friends? The next 48. Exactly. So someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. This makes me feel like there's someone who is unwilling to change and the other person is willing to change. Because I mean, when we're talking about a page, we're talking about someone who is open to learning. He has books because this is somebody who is a good student, right? So when I'm thinking about this situation, This is someone who is, they may be learning. It may have to do with money and learning how to deal with money to move themselves in the right direction. I know what this is. So, if you are trying to, if this is not work or a romantic person, if you are trying to join a community or you're trying to do something so that you can learn the ropes, and this is a wealthy person, you're trying to like learn the ropes from somebody, right? A successful offer, you're giving them a successful offer, or you're like, hey, I want to work with you, or, you know, this is what I can do for you, and it's just not happening. It's not moving forward. It's an offer that seems like it has a lot of potential, but it's not really moving forward. Yeah, there's a reason for that. It is definitely for your protection with the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely for your protection. I don't feel like this is a great person. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse? This is a very worldly person. This is somebody that, yeah, I feel like it's happening for your protection, because this person may not get their money in a legal way, or the way they do things is not necessarily in a legal way, and they may not be open to changing that. This is also someone who, there's just a manipulative energy that comes from them. So it's definitely for your protection. So if something doesn't, you know, doesn't move forward in the next, because this really feels like a boss, or this feels like somebody who has like their own company, or, you know, has their own, you know, they may have their own little community or something. I don't know. But you may be trying to get into it or trying to show this person how you could be an asset to what they have going on, and they're not trying to hear that. Yeah, leave that alone. So older woman. Why is that here for earth signs? Next 48. Thank you. Yeah. Look at that. Somebody is trying to heal their control issues, because the Devil upright definitely speaks of control. So this is an older person. It could be a mother figure, grandmother, older sister. But they're trying to work on their control issues. Sorry. They're trying to work on their control issues. Maybe work on their toxicity, recovering from maybe addictions or habits. Yeah, they may have just been very, like, not emotional or manipulative, unrequited. Yeah. I feel like they're trying to work on that. Yeah, reciprocity. Oh, reciprocity. No, this is 7 of coins. This is like planting seeds and, you know, reaping your harvest sort of thing, right? So you may have put your foot down with this person. You may have been like, you know what? I'm not going to play into these games or whatever. Because this is also, ooh. This is also somebody like watching their, taking care of their material possessions. This is starting what you finished, right? So I feel like you may have stood up to this person or put your foot down with this person and was fine with just watching, get, you know, like, what is the word? It's like on the tip of my tongue. My goodness. I don't want to say reaping the benefits of your harvest, because that's not what I'm thinking about. But it's like wanting to, it's on the tip of my tongue. But you know how it's like when you do the work of something and you kind of want to see the results so you don't go nowhere, you know, that type of energy. So somebody here may have put their foot down, and somebody may be working on their control issues and being toxic, but in doing so, they may come off kind of cold and, kind of just not loving, or this is just a person who doesn't really do emotions. But you may have put your foot down about something and you're like, yo, I'm waiting on an apology because, yo, you was wrong. You was wrong. Yeah. This is your energy. You're like, yo, I'm fair. You can come in and say whatever you have to say, but I'm done, playing those kind of games with you. Yeah. Yeah. That's in the next 48. Commitments. Yeah. I feel like, okay, because this talks about like things that are socially okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say people pleasing, but things that are socially acceptable. That's the word I'm looking for, acceptable. So I feel like somebody here is just like, yo, I'm putting my foot down and, I know what this is. That's also like spiritual guidance. You may have known that it was just that time to, be in that energy when it comes to this person. Next 48. Peace and harmony for the next 48 for Earth signs. Thank you. Yeah, getting some good news. Yeah. Hearing word of mouth about something around you is peaceful. You heard, there's something that you may have heard that you're like, okay, you've been waiting to hear this or waiting for this communication, and now you know that everything is like, wow. Okay. So listen, for some of you guys, well, no, because we have short term in the reverse, but I still kind of feel like, for some of you, you may be hearing good news coming in after being like stuck in your head, right? Feeling trapped, feeling just mentally kind of drained, waiting to hear news about something, if something was okay or something got accepted, okay? Good news is coming in, if it hasn't already, but I feel like it'll be here within the next 48. Main female. Yes. This talks about teamwork, working together. You were working with someone and, well, you don't have to be working with someone, but just like you were doing your part, right? With reaping what you sow, you were doing your part, no matter what that is, whether if that was being patient, thinking positively, right? This is literally like you guys were doing your part. So now you're reaping the benefits. The benefit of that, yeah. 3 of Wands. No more waiting. Right. So for some of you guys, that was your part. You just waited. You weren't anxious. You weren't in your head. Ooh. Pay attention to your work. Why is that here for Earth signs? Thank you. 6 of Coins. Pay attention to your work because it's going to pay off. Things are going to be balanced, okay? Your hard work is going to pay off. Giving. You'll be able to give to a situation. Feeling trapped. Right here. Thank you. I feel like it's not balancing out fast enough. You guys are being a little impatient. You feel a little trapped and you feel a little bit impatient in the next 48. What do you want them to do with that information, Spirit? Ooh. Okay. I'll take them. Pretty much Spirit is saying you need to be patient, because if you try to do what you want to do, it's going to end up in like a money loss or being left out in the cold. So don't betray yourself. This reminds me of like self-sabotaging, betraying yourself, right? Like you're out in the cold because of something you did, right? So Spirit is saying you need to be more patient. Great fortune. Right? Okay. Great fortune. Because everything is going to come into balance. You'll be able to balance your life, your work, adapt to changes. Okay? Give me another one for great fortune. I don't know why I need another one, but I just heard pull another one. Yeah. You're going to make sacrifices that are going to pay off because you'll be able to balance. This is balance, like A sacrifice, balancing things out. That's how I see it. Seeing things from a different perspective. A sacrifice that balances things, like balances your life out. So you may be sacrificing giving all you can in a situation right now with work, or maybe you're giving to work and you're not really seeing, like you're working a lot and may not be seeing the financial gains from it, but trust me, they're coming. Career goals for Earth signs next 48. Yeah, you guys don't feel like you're getting the recognition you deserve. You feel like you're just working so hard and nothing is coming from it. Next 48. Tell me more about career goals. Oh, okay. Can't take those because they're on the floor. Yeah, but I feel like you guys are going to keep going. You guys aren't going to give up, which is good. You guys are ambitious. You guys are ready. You guys are like okay with really learning and kind of like starting from the bottom and investing in yourselves and working hard, right? So keep that energy up in the next 48. Because with great fortune here, it is going to pay off even if you don't see how yet. Can I get the overall energy outcome for the next 48 for Earth signs? Thank you. New beginnings, taking a leap of faith. 8 of Wands. Yes. You guys don't even see this coming. It's like sudden good karma, or like the wheels turning in your favor suddenly. Like you don't even see them coming. So that's good, Earth signs, okay? So if you like this reading, you make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you're notified every time that I post a reading. And I'll see you guys in the next one.